right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they'll be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a two-way player. Now he has a chance to show what he's made up in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to today?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he gets to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism that it takes to be a two-way player, to be able to pitch and hit, super unique. And now he gets to prove that to the entire baseball world that he deserves a shot at the pros.
You were a player that was able to thrive under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, the biggest thing is embracing it, especially as a two-way player, because the pressure he's going to feel first to hit, then transition to pitching. That is going to be how he handles that pressure.
All right, let's go down on the field and check it out. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity in this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, we're now on to the right fielders. I know you're a two-time Olympic medalist, and something tells me this is one of your favorite parts of the combine.
I mean, Robert, let's be real. They're the best athletes on the field. This is the session you get excited about. And the biggest thing scouts are looking for is how much coverage can you get in the outfield? And honestly, what are your reads like off the bat?
Talking about those attributes, it brings to mind 12-time Gold Glove winner Roberto Clemente, who some call the best ever out in right field.
Oh, he was the best ever in so many ways. I wore 21 because of him, but also bringing in new school. I mean, who doesn't love Mookie Betts when he's playing right field? Fernando Tatis Jr., I know, same division. But when you're looking at the best outfielders in the game, those are two of the best.
Jessica, how is this young right fielder looking?
He has been up and down out there in right field. The biggest thing is that his athleticism is clearly there, but he's having a hard time reading the ball off the bat, especially in that tough right field position. He'll get plenty of chances to redeem himself as the week goes on.
Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, day one is in the books for this young two-way player. Just wrapped up the bullpen session. What did you think of his performance day one?
You know, the biggest thing is he got the nerves out of the way. It is difficult to be able to showcase your skills first as a pitcher, then as a hitter, and also as a fielder. But he is not done yet. He's got games coming up.
That's right. These prospects going head-to-head as part of day two. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine from Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. So up next, Andrew Winchester. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. That one smashed to left field. Makes the grab on the run. The throw in and makes it up to third with one away. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. One gone and a runner on at first. Andrew Winchester now at the plate, 0 for 1 so far. Skies it out towards left center. Two away. Nobody on with one out. And now the DH, Arthur White. The 0-1 offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit. First and second, one away. And here at the plate, Andrew Winchester. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's back there. And you can forget it. That's gotta feel good. A 3-run home run. And they lead it. It's 4-1. They were down big in this one, but they didn't stop fighting, and now it's paid off. They've taken the lead. Terrific comeback. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. One away and a runner at first. White will hit next. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Lead runner turns at second. Relay throw to third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. And now the right fielder, Andrew Winchester. He made a major splash in this game with his 5th inning 3-run homer. And he's got a chance to build on that in this AB. Up the middle, nice stop. There's one. He's up. They get 2. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. One out and 2 on. Now the third baseman, Jim Kramer. Liner to right. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second. Moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew Winchester. He's already homered in this ballgame. He hits a fly to center, pretty deep. Pulls it down. Runners tagging from second and third. One runs in. The second run scores, and they're up by 4. So 2 down. Jim Kramer getting ready to hit. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andrew Winchester. charged with hanging on to this lead. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Leading off, Matt Schroeder, 1 for 3. Strike one. Swing and a foul straight back. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. This pitch popped up. Tuttle. One up, one down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. He's 2 outs away. Zeller getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Hey! Hoping to put the tying run aboard. In there, picks up the K. Only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Alfredo Diaz. One 0. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the 9th. Out to short. Mora fires to first on the run, and that'll do it. Winchester with a good job in relief to help them get the W. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Evaluators always like to see relievers come out and take care of business. He did exactly that, and they got the win. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. One down, and now the right fielder, Stephen Darth. This one in the air to right. And that will fall. Man on at first. Winchester digs in now. It must be so hard to concentrate on the game when you know this is your last chance to impress the scouts and decision makers who control your baseball destiny. A frozen rope. One away. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Alejandro Alvarez, getting ready to hit. And here's the 0-2. Runner takes off for third. And this one right back to the mound. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. 2 outs and a runner at first. And here at the plate, Elmer Mitre. In the air, right field. And it drops in. Lead runners around second. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew Winchester. 1 for 2. The MLB Draft Combine is nerve-wracking for any young player, but it seems like he's been able to successfully block out the noise these past few days. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. 1 out and runners at first and second. And now the first baseman, Alejandro Alvarez. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. That throw is wide. He has to lunge off the bag to get it. No outs on the play. Bases now loaded. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. And next, the cleanup hitter, Freddie Morales. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder, might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. Great job to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent execution there. They turn the double play, and the inning is over. We head back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Rory Lactawala. And the right-hander deals. Puts this one in the air down the line. Winchester trots over to the left, reaches over the wall, and got it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. 3-1. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Mariano Navar. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. So digging in, Andrew Winchester. Winchester competing here as a 2-way player at the Combine, but it'll be interesting to see if that continues successfully as he gets to college or pro level. That's where we usually see a player like this convert to being just a pitcher or just a hitter. Foul ball there. I'm a big fan of the netting that protects fans, and right there you see why it's necessary.
Get down.
Hard hit, but right to him and left. Runner at first, Tim Braun, the next to hit. On the ground, this should do it. Mora. And that will do it. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
With the seventh pick of the second round, the Kansas City Royals select Andrew Winchester, a two-way player from the Central Region.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's a really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization. Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going? Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I could see it going either way. Signing in pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps. Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the LSU Tigers taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming your way next.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andrew Winchester.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Rory Bowman.
Leading off
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Rory Bowman.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one to first. Huber steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the second baseman, Reynaldo.
Now here is Reynaldo Cannon.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Luther in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
So up next, Heather Dunham. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. We're ready for game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks going up against the LSU Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. And here's the first baseman, Jude Ash. Singy, now that the nerves from game 1 have died down a bit, do you think some of these players' thoughts have turned to the upcoming draft?
Oh, for sure, Boog. Of course they're all here to win, but there's no denying that if you deliver here in Omaha.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
The right fielder,
Andrew Winchester steps in now for LSU, Singy. And that one hammered back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, LSU has been a true powerhouse historically, Boog. 7 national titles and a long list of alums. Some big-time names from those championship teams, too. MLB newcomers Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz, but also program legend Todd Walker.
On the ground, and foul ball. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting
down.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Andrew Winchester. The Royals selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the Natty.
Yeah, Boog, what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career with a title. He'll certainly get another chance to hear his name called at the upcoming draft, though.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sixto sizes this one up. 2 away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The other way. Fires to the plate. And he's out easily.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Here's the second baseman, Mikey Oliva.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mikey Oliva.
In the air, out towards right center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Winchester now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that ball is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. This is what you dream of as a kid, Siggy, hitting a home run here in Omaha in front of this national audience. What a moment.
Well, you can see he's on top of the world right now, Boog. If that's not pure baseball joy, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. A swing he will never forget.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
1 out, runner at second. Coyle, the next to hit. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. That one the other way. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
The left fielder, number 25.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe.
First and second, 2 outs. McCormick will hit next. This to third. And that'll do it. They get the victory to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Winchester was simply remarkable in this one, Singy.
Yeah, terrific effort by this two-way player, Boog. His team gets the win to move to 2-0, inching closer to their ultimate goal of winning it all. He'll get to hit again in the next one and continue to show the scouts that he belongs near the top of their draft boards.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. The show brings you the elimination game of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Tennessee Volunteers going up against the LSU Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Nicholas Allen.
Nicholas Allen.
Swung on, belted. Going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
The right fielder,
Andrew Winchester steps in now for the Tigers.
Hey, right guy, right spot. What's up now?
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one is hammered right field. That ball's carrying, and it's gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-1. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years. He's loving every second of that celebration with his teammates.
Yeah, Boog, that's some high-end joy right there. And nothing like creating lifelong memories on the biggest collegiate stage. This is his last run, doing everything he can to try and bring home a championship for his school.
Absolutely awesome.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So the batting order turns over. Greg Cole will hit next. One out, base is empty.
Come on, home down.
On the ground, right side, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, safe at second.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble, and it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. Huber digs in now. Winchester, the runner at second with one away. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Velasmil grabs it on the run to second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number. One out, base is empty. And now, Eduardo Quinones. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Out of here! And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Andrew Winchester, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. In there. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the first baseman, Sammy Huber.
Sammy Huber.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Allen makes the play. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
So digging in, Damian Goodson.
The batter, the left fielder, Damian Goodson.
That one hit to right. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to first. Not in time. He's safe. So bases all loaded up.
Right fielder,
Winchester
Andrew
now at the plate.
Winchester.
He's already homered here in this one. That's out to center field. Velasquez settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Greg Cole will hit next. This one in the air, right field. Winchester brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
So 2 away with nobody on.
Right fielder,
Andrew Winchester
Winchester
getting ready to hit. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 13-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here's the catcher, Connor Moraville.
Connor Moraville.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitch.
And he boots it. Coming home. Still manages a throw.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his.
Marlon Fullalove digs in now.
The third baseman, number 6.
Allen, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember? Zavala to second, that's 1. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the national championship game. What a run for this team. Winchester with a standout performance today, Singy.
A terrific effort by this two-way player, Boog. His team gets the win and moves on to the national championship game. 9 innings away from their ultimate goal of winning it all. He'll get to pitch in the title game with a real chance to impress the scouts one last time before the draft.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. The show brings you the college championship game. It's the LSU Tigers and the UCLA Bruins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Tigers.
back, and here comes the closer, Andrew Winchester.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So digging in, Buddy Branch.
The shortstop.
He's starting to feel it out there on the mound. That national championship trophy is within his grasp. Just needs to throw strikes and keep attacking hitters right here, Boog. Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
Spindler makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Sparbory, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
And that one in the air center field. Pride on his way over. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Jock Middleton. LSU now just 1 out away from winning the national championship.
Easy out. Easy out here. Be patient. Only 2 outs.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Popped up. Luis. And that's it. They're national champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
With the 24th pick of the first round, the Kansas City Royals select Andrew Winchester, a two-way player from the Central Region.
All right, so as the first round continues, another high-caliber college player comes off the board. We just saw him playing in the college baseball championship. And, Harold, he's had a very good amateur playing career to get to this point today.
Well, if you look back his journey, even when he entered college as a freshman, you watched him grow physically, being able to mature off the field, on the field. He's deserving of this first round, no doubt about it.
One of the best college players in the country. Now, evaluators and scouts feel like he could be a real impact player at the major league level. Do you agree with those scouts?
I agree because I've seen his work ethic. And that's what's cool about watching a guy in college. You see what kind of work and how they develop and how they grow. I think with him, his work ethic, watching him grow and the caliber of talent that he has, he can be a perennial all-star in the big league.
A big day for him and his family, taken in the first round.